Kylie.
Is this on?
Great start.
No.
I don't know if this is on, guys. I don't know. Oh hey, yeah, this is what is this again? I don't know what the fuck we're doing. Where am I? Where are we? We're like on this internet program called.
Are we playing Dungeons and Dragons? You are in the dungeon. You are Orflex the book.
Oh god.
What's the lone elf?
Hey everybody, this is what you've all been waiting for. This is the inaugural first episode of 60 FPS. Woo!
I wasn't told of this.
We
I
can't
wasn't
have
ready.
I when we
Shit.
made this.
Yeah, what's up? So we got a pretty cool cast of characters here. I don't know about character. Well, not character. Fuck it, whatever. You know what I mean. So with me, I have
Now I see how it is.
Daniel Cohen, or I don't know if you want to say names or whatever. Daniel Cohen, you know him as
Dano,
Dano 10398. You can call him Dango if you want. I don't know what the fuck Dango is.
Dango, Danho, Dano.
Yeah, no.
And then we have Michael Oltmanns, or you can just call him Mike Oltmann. I don't know, Mike.
What
I
up?
don't even know if I pronounced your last name right.
Yeah, it's close enough. I mean, most people
Close enough,
fuck up
yeah.
anyways, so.
And you may know him as the legendary Mario Bro 3828, who basically was responsible for the downfall of Mario Machinima through the use of green screen fights. Hooray!
Your
DBC fights!
God damn it. Okay,
I'm not
and then
sure.
we have Kyle Suter, or Sutter, I don't know what the fuck to call him.
Suter!
Okay, Kyle Suter. Oh, you may know him as the legendary Mega Man 765. Give him a hand for him. Okay, actually, screw him.
The guy that hasn't made a video.
That's it. I don't think I missed anyone. Oh, and of course we have Chance McMichael.
Who's
How
that
about
guy?
you?
I am Chance McMichael, spawned of the devil.
Okay, so and you may know him as, of course, the uber legendary Chancellor. The I don't know how to describe him. He is the undescribable as
The undescribable. You just.
So yeah, so we're basically this is basically like a reboot of what I previously did. You know, like a few years ago, called ACDCGAMER. But
Evan! I found a word to describe me.
what?
Amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Simple enough.
Short
Kinda
and
simple
sweet.
paced. I like it. So so basically,
Yeah, that's
as you guys may or may not know, we tried, or a lot of us tried doing a podcast before, but it was totally like self-centered around me. It was called ACDC Game. Well, it was called the ACDC Podcast first. Then it was called the Gamecast. But you don't need to listen. You don't need to know that anymore because it kind of sucks. And we only made a couple episodes of it. So
Selfish bastard. What?
So basically, I'm I'm hosting this for now. But I'm considering if this podcast takes off and we actually are actually consistent with making episodes on a rather occasional basis, that I can maybe shift hosting duties around, or everyone gets their own say. But so a lot of shit happened. I did ever since the sort of test podcast I did with Chance about like 2 months ago.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't give a
Basically,
fuck.
the biggest thing was that the PlayStation Network went down in a burning heap of fire, pretty much, for almost a month, mind you. Basically, someone was able to hack into it, or some people were able to hack into it, possibly as a response to GeoHot being, the whole loss of GeoHot, as you may or may not know.
That was my theory.
I remember hearing a long time ago that.
Yeah, well, Anonymous basically DDoS, or basically.
I heard that they hacked in there, and
maybe some Anonymous members, but it was against what Anonymous wanted. They just wanted to bring the PlayStation Network down. They just wanted to temporarily disable their servers through distributed denial of service attacks.
yeah, and that they weren't actually in there
days.
for credit card credentials and shit like.
Yeah, they didn't want that. They're not that crazy, even though they're kind of scary people. I mean, or they're just crazy powerful.
They are Legion.
They are fucking legit people.
And before I'm a new fan.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with them, but I heard
Gotcha.
Evan talking shit about them. So.
I don't know how to Triforce. Help me.
They're listening to us right now. They're watching us.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So basically what happened was, as you may or may not know, GeoHot was responsible for finally cracking open the PlayStation 3 security shell, as you will, and basically opened the way for but as well as piracy, which of course is, can be potentially bad, of course, but it's unavoidable. It's a huge gray area that.
Piracy is horrible. Whoever does
we
it's bad.
anyway. I'm kidding.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. No,
So-
we don't.
This is already getting derailed as it is.
Sorry, guys, couldn't hear you. I was busy pirating Sony Vegas on my computer.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
No.
Another Sony product being pirated. Great.
yeah.
So basically, Anonymous basically temporarily shut off Sony's PlayStation Network servers for like a day or two, but they went back online because it was a distributed denial of service attack. Nothing more than that.
The shop
It's
is
annoying, but it happens.
The shop is still down, and it's supposed to come out back
Yeah,
up.
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
But then, like a week or two later, the PlayStation Network went down again. But this time it went down for a while, and at first, and this has been a disaster for Sony. I mean, a lot of people are pissed off because basically, for like a week after Sony said they were shutting it down because there was an external intrusion, quote unquote, and there was nothing more than that. They didn't say anything else from what I heard. And while they had people investigate it, they were a week later, they basically announced, okay, guys, there's been a huge problem. Your personal information has been obtained by these guys. Or a lot of, like, 70-something million users' personal information has been obtained. Because basically, or apparently, the credentials of, like, all the PlayStation Network accounts were never encrypted. Now, this may or may not include credit card numbers. They didn't find any evidence of credit card numbers being stolen because they said those were encrypted. But your username, your password, your personal name that you put in, your address and stuff like that, that was obtained because it was just stored as plain text.
Guys,
And
actually, that almost happened to me and my debit card. Somebody was trying to take money off my debit card, and
Really?
yeah, like almost like $2,000 off of it. It was kind of a weird situation, but I ended up getting it back. Like it was like trying to get a refund off of something. It's kind of hard to.
Told that wasn't your payment.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain, but I ended up getting it back.
No, I understand.
So.
Well, they didn't find any. Well, Sony officially never found any evidence for it, but they didn't rule it out either. They said it could or could not have happened, so they weren't entirely sure. But then some people were saying that they were having some issues, and like you just said, I personally didn't have any issues at all. I mean, I'm still watching over my account. I haven't found anything bad yet, but in case something happens.
No.
I mean, if I have to, I'll change my debit card number. But
what
I'm not.
I suggest you do it. Like that you all.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be watchful for now.
No, I mean,
if something happens, then I'll change.
I mean,
but
if you all have a PSN account, and you have your credit card info on it, I suggest you change it right now, like right away, lock it right now, and just get a new one, just in case. I mean, just to be the safe side.
And if not, I would at the very least be vigilant and watch your statements. Look at your transaction history and stuff.
Right, that's what I did, and I got the.
And do it every every couple of days or so, or every day if you can, because I know it's been it's been a couple of weeks since they went back online and stuff, and all this whole fiasco happened, but I don't know, it's just been a disaster because Sony should have basically, in my opinion, they should have told everyone. It's bad news, of course, but of course, no one was going to really react positively to it in the first place, but that would have been a lot less shit if they had stated right when it was shut down that people are at risk.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know. Either way, it would go for them either way, but I think they would have not been as much shit if it had happened earlier. I would have at least commended them for being at least a bit proactive in terms of notifying their customers when their thing, because that's a week of not telling people that their personal information was stolen. That's not okay.
Irresponsible.
Not okay at all. That's inexcusable.
What I found funny is that as weeks went by, it's like, okay, we're bringing back PSN this day, next day. Oh wait, no.
Oh, yeah,
no.
hold
on.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. We gotta bring out the next day. Yeah, we're right. Next day.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's good that the PSN's back online. You still can't access the store, but I mean, they're doing a welcome back program. But still, that was their PR has just been disastrous.
Nice.
So for the most part,
some games are being a bit more kind with the whole story down. Because take Mortal Kombat for example. You needed to download a Combat Pass from the store to play online.
Oh, the IP pass.
Yeah, but
since
NetherRealm Studios is awesome, they're letting everybody play online for free without the need of the pass until stores.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
I heard that later. I heard they were.
Yeah, and it's just such a shame too. Because it's such a shame this whole thing happened because I like my PS3 a lot.
I heard they were giving away free PSN cards to somewhat compensate for people's losses.
I think they're gonna basically, as part of their welcome back program, they're gonna give everyone that doesn't have PlayStation Plus 30 days of it for free, and then they'll give people who have already subscribed to PlayStation Plus an additional 60 days. So Kyle, you're gonna get an additional 60 days. PS Plus.
Yeah.
I don't have it, but I mean I was interested in getting it, but and then on top of that, you're gonna get they're giving out like 5 PS3 games, which include like full scale PS3 and then some PSN games for free. I believe they're Infamous, Little Big Planet, Super Stardust HD, Dead Nation, and then Wipeout HD, whatever that one with the DLC is.
Yeah.
And then they're giving away 5 PSP games on top of that as well. And you can choose 2 of those 5 games. And I'm only limited to 2 for the PS3 things because I have the other 3 games on the list. I have Dead Nation, I have Little Big Planet, and I have Infamous. This is Infamous 1 and Little Big Planet 1, by the way. Sorry I'm interrupting you guys.
Yeah.
And then for the PSP, you can choose 2 of those, and you get those for free. So that's pretty cool. But I mean, I'm still a little wary. Although I do like my PS3 console for stuff it has. It's just a shame. I just can't believe Sony never like encrypted that information in the first place.
You would think that's the first thing you would do.
I mean, it was behind what they call a sophisticated security system, but it eventually got cracked. And regardless of how sophisticated it got, if it's cracked, you're in deep shit when it happens.
But you'd think, it's a big... Sony's a big company. You would think that they would say,
Yeah, they're a huge corporation with a ton of resources and stuff. It's just like, I don't know, it's embarrassing. But anyway, I'm not going to go on that track for too long. I've been talking way too much. It's back up. The store isn't back up yet, but expect it to come back, reasonably soon, hopefully. By the time I don't know if it'll be back up by the time E3 comes, but which is only in like 2 weeks from now. Wow, it's crazy. But yeah, it should come back on. And if you had a PSN account and you've been affected by this whole thing, you're gonna get some free games out of it, as well as a free subscription to PlayStation Plus, which gets you like discounts and sometimes even free games in general. So that's it for that. So the second item on our little list here is so Portal 2 came out like right when the PS came out.
And right when Mortal Kombat came out.
Oh yeah, they came out on the same day. But Portal 2,
freaking amazing, I hear.
Yeah, I've been in like 2 or 3 times. I pulled an all-nighter the day it came out. I was really hyped for this game.
I still have to do co-op.
So much alternate reality game, trying to get all those fucking like potatoes or whatever.
No, pretty much
Free game.
The storyline takes place, I believe, 9 years after Portal 1.
I thought it was more like 100 or something.
You're playing as the same character, both games. You're still...
Yeah, but I heard she's like in a...
Stasis.
Like she gets...
She's in stasis.
No,
yeah, or something.
No, but it is 9 years. I did some research. And plus, pretty much when the game opens up, there's this, I guess, robot announcer, whatever the hell it is telling you to do some shit. And then you go to sleep, and then you wake up again, and then it says that you've been asleep for 9. So that, leaves me to assume 9 years, because 9. But, pretty much, there's this character, Wheatley, who looks like one of those cores that you take off of GLaDOS at the end of the first game. And, so he's trying to help you get out of there, and you find yourself in the destroyed Portal 1 test chambers. You do a couple of those, and then you find the portal gun, and you start going through, you start going through all that shit. And eventually, yes, there are spoilers. Like Wheatley, who is this corrupted core, he takes over GLaDOS's body, and he starts running the facility. And then he turns GLaDOS into a potato, and he smashes you all the way down to the basement of Aperture Science, which is where they had a whole bunch of abandoned test chambers from back in like the 1960s and 70s. And this is where a lot of the comedy comes in, because you can hear pre-recorded messages from the CEO, Cave Johnson,
right.
who is...
And he will fucking burn your house down with the lemons.
I actually read this up like yesterday. The voice actor for J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
It's funny as hell.
And you may know him as the what's his guy?
Newspaper dude from the newspaper guy that's
Spider-Man.
always like, "Fuck you! I want pictures of Spider-Man."
What's his name?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll look it up. God,
The
I
guy
can't
at the
remember
Daily Bugle.
The name.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so he.
Oh, J.
Yes,
Jonah
that's it,
Jameson.
that's
That's the guy's
And
name.
so there's a lot of comedy going on there, and then you find your way up to the surface, which is about to explode because pretty much GLaDOS explains to you that Wheatley is a core that was specifically made to make dumbass decisions, and he chose not to keep the essential functions running in Aperture Science. So, you know, fucking, he's destroying the whole place, and you're gonna try and put GLaDOS back in her body in order to save the place, and then Wheatley goes mad with power and tries to kill you, and then, you know, there's a lot more to the game than that, but that's...
Apparently the game is like much better than the
much
first Portal,
longer,
and like it's apparently like one of the
much
best games of
longer.
the year. Like it's one of the best puzzle games ever made, or something. Like even one of
Yeah,
Valve's
and
best
there's
games.
an online co-op mode, which...
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of good things
I
about
have
co-op mode
not.
too.
I've only played for like the first chapter. I haven't beaten it, so I can't say.
I need to buy the game. I personally purposefully held off on the game because I wanted to get the PS3 version, which comes with the PC version for free. But because the PSN was down, you need the PSN. You need access to the PlayStation Network so you can link it to your Steam account.
Yeah.
I hope they do that with more games in the future. Like I don't know, that'd be cool if they did that with TF2 somehow.
Or like Left 4 Dead or something.
Yeah, that would be really nice. I don't know how they implement that kind of update, but yeah, that would be pretty
They're
damn
always
awesome.
updating shit.
So if you haven't played Portal 2, I've heard is a very, very good game with a lot of pretty funny references and stuff. Although I heard some people complain that it made really like blatant use of like the memes that were like present from the first game that like were really popular among
They
like
did?
fans
Like
of
what?
the first game. Like I don't didn't they poke fun at like the
I think they
and all
did something
that
about the
shit?
companion cube. Like in one level, the GLaDOS drops a companion cube and it
Oh.
dissolves like 3 times. Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a-
And they
there's
said
a-
that they have a whole warehouse of this.
Apparently the humor's
Yeah,
really
there's
really
a
good,
lot
and
of
then the
humor
guy
in
who
it.
voices apparently the guy who voices Stephen Merchant, the guy who voices Wheatley, apparently is like totally awesome in that
very
game.
good voice
As well
actor.
as J.K.
Very.
Simmons, like, yeah, apparently the voice. Yeah, I've heard very good things.
Can I
about
just
the
say
voice
that
acting in
Cave
game.
Johnson is the man?
He definitely fucking is.
Yeah.
So Portal 2, great game from what I've heard. I still need to play it. Whatever. I need to do more PC gaming, so this will be a great game to add to my collection.
Get on the
when I
PS3, and you can still play with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it for PS3 so I can play it on a good console.
There's
unlike the
actually
Xbox,
an
and play on
achievement for the. I'm assuming it's for all the versions where you have to beat co-op mode and then play with someone while they're just starting co-op mode, and you get an
PS3. Oh,
achievement.
nice.
So yeah.
Sorry.
All right. Well, another game that
At
came
the
out
same
recently
time as
is
Portal.
the quote-unquote reboot of Mortal Kombat, and apparently that's also a pretty good
Am
game.
I the only
What
one
do
with
you
Mortal
think?
Kombat here? Do any of
I
you
don't
have
have
it?
it.
I don't have it.
You might-
I'm not
Okay,
a
looks
Mortal
like-
Kombat person.
Well, I'm just gonna say that I am very happy with what they did with Mortal Kombat. Everything is back, right from the classics. The fatalities are as gruesome as ever, and stuff. I really appreciate what they did with the online mode mostly, because they had this one game mode called King of the Hill, which is supposed to be like an arcade kind of thing. You know, like in the old days where you're in the arcade, like playing a fighting game or something, and you have like a bunch of people watching you, like waiting for their turn to play.
Yeah.
No,
Waiting for the
like they're
fatality.
waiting for their turn to play. I don't know how it was. Like I guess usually the winner stayed on the game, and the next person went to fight them. And if the guy lost, he would have to go back in line. That's usually the case for King of the Hill. You just keep fighting until you lose, and
okay.
when you lose, you go like into the audience and just get kicked off, and the guy goes.
But apparently the fighting mechanics are actually pretty decent for the game.
Yeah, I
too.
really like it. Personally, I like it way better than Marvel's Capcom 3. And
And also, the PS3 version gets Kratos as an exclusive character.
yeah, but
I know him from God of War.
yeah, Kratos. Yeah, I played as Kratos. Personally, I'm not. I love God of War first of all, but I'm not really a big fan of how Kratos plays. Like he's a really slow character compared to everybody else. He
Well,
probably
they had to nerf him so he isn't like so overpowered like he isn't like he seems in God of War.
yeah. Maybe I just need to play as him a bit more to really get the hang of Kratos.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah.
it's nothing to really fret about. Like,
Yeah, I never played the God of War games before, but I got God of War collection because I also got God of War 3 for Christmas. So I was just interested in it, and I played a bit. I played like maybe like 4 hours of God of War, and then I stopped playing. And I need to get back into it because it's actually not a bad game at all. I don't think it's like an incredible game. Like it was definitely an incredible showcase for its time in terms of like its graphics and audio and stuff. But I don't know, like it's fun, but I don't think it's like it's absolutely like the best game ever or anything like that.
yeah, the more
Like it's still great. Like I like it a lot. It's just I don't think it's as great as everyone thinks it is.
Yeah, the new Mortal Kombat also has a lot of kicks to the original games. Also, like they have all the classic stages from the previous games, like the courtyard from Mortal Kombat 1, the acid pit from Mortal Kombat 2, the church from Mortal Kombat 3, and everything, and some of their stage fatalities also. They also have babalities also, which are always funny. Unlike unlike the old games where it was just one sprite, they actually have their own unique animations. I believe to do a babality, you have to go for the last round without blocking and then perform the combination. And it's basically the best way to humiliate your opponent. It's like, I didn't even have to try babality.
So
isn't a babality when you turn them into a baby?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty much you just got owned, bitch. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, like
That's like getting knifed in Counter-Strike or whatever other
like
game.
if you turn
Call of Duty.
like for example, like if you turn Sub-Zero into a baby, he pees in his diaper and ends up slipping on his own piss because it freezes.
That's brilliant.
That's so
Because he gets frozen, you know, Sub-Zero. For like let's see, I guess for Sector, you know, the red robot guy. You guys know him?
I don't know. I haven't played Mortal Kombat.
All right, I'll just go to the more popular one, Scorpion. Like for Scorpion, he turns to a baby and tries to use his harpoon. He's like, "Get over here!" and he falls over when he does it.
So it's like really hearted, but it's still hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like one of those secret things. So unless you look online,
They have like friendships or something. Don't they have like friendships or something?
friendships aren't in this one, unfortunately, which I was pretty upset about. But babalities are fine. But they really bring back a lot of gruesome fatalities. Like, I'll go back to Sub-Zero again since he's like a pretty popular one. Sub-Zero has this one fatality where, you know, in Mortal Kombat 1, the spine rip that was taught pretty much created the ESRB. Well, he kind of has that, except he reaches into the guy's chest, rips the spine out, freezes the guy, and then breaks him with his own spine. Just whacks him like, what?
God. That's so nuts.
Yeah, it gets. Well, you go on.
I was just about to say, I'm glad they brought fatalities back, because, like, for a while there, it was just kind of retarded that, you know, it's like, oh, ESRB says we shouldn't have these, you know.
No. The Mortal Kombat always had fatalities, just that they weren't as great as they were back then. Like,
I could have sworn at one point they just, like, took out the word fatality or something.
No.
Yeah, apparently like the SNES version of Mortal Kombat from like what I heard in another podcast and stuff. I listened to like one of IGN's podcasts.
Yeah.
Like when they did a lot of talk about Mortal Kombat. The SNES version was like the more stripped down. Like
that was only for the first. That was only for the.
Yeah, for the first,
that was just for the first game.
And like there wasn't blood. It was like sweat. Like they colored it gray, and it was like sweat or something.
Yeah.
And then it was called like a combo finisher or something like that. Something like so stupid or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Go on.
All right, I was about to say, maybe I have a faulty memory, but I just remember playing a Mortal Kombat game recently without any kind of fatalities, and it kind of pissed me off.
Was it Armageddon?
Street Fighter.
It might have been. I'm not sure.
Armageddon had fatalities, but they were all kind of the same because there was a.
Oh, it was probably. Wait, was it Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe?
Oh, don't get me started on that.
Because that one was a. I heard the game was good, but it was like
the fatalities were dumbed down. Like Kane.
Well, they weren't really fatalities.
Yeah, well, they were fatalities, but they were just kind of stupid. Like you know, Kano goes from.
But they weren't like super gruesome. They just finished them off.
No, they were. Some of them were kind of gruesome. I mean, Scorpion still burns him into nothing but a skeleton, but it's not like bloody. Like you know, Kano.
Yeah, it's not like their heads getting chopped off or something.
Yeah, I mean, Kano goes from ripping someone's heart out to just. Slamming him into the air, going into the air and slamming him on their back gently, and that counts as a fatality. But
yeah, but I hear it's a really solid reboot of the Mortal Kombat games, and you know if you're interested in Mortal Kombat, you should definitely play it if you already haven't. Although the game's been out for like a month,
That's definitely like I'm glad the fatalities were rebooted. It's like take Armageddon for example. I mean, I haven't played Armageddon personally. I know it has that creative fatality feature, but with Armageddon they took out all of the unique fatalities everybody had. Deception had some pretty alright ones, but some of them I thought were just kind of meh. But Mortal Kombat, with the new Mortal Kombat, just keeps it really, really, really gruesome. Like, so gruesome they can't even show the
Yeah, it tries to stay true to the original.
They can't even show the fatalities in trailers. Like, they just flash it onto the next scene. They're that bad. They're that gruesome.
Nice. So that's it for Mortal Kombat. So basically, we now know that Nintendo is working on their next console, and fortunately for us gamers out there, they are going to be catering to the more core, or as you can say, hardcore crowd.
Finally,
with what is currently called
About time.
Project Cafe. And I'm actually pretty excited for it because I'm the Nintendo fanboy.
Project Cafe, is it a Nintendo system that's going to give us coffee and maybe play games?
I wish. Actually, I don't drink
I
coffee
mean, that's
at all.
the only thing games don't do nowadays.
Yeah, I know.
I wanted to make my toast. So supposedly it is supposed to be a little bit more powerful than the Xbox 360 and PS3, but that's really nothing to laugh at. I mean, that's really something to maybe laugh at because it's still using technology that's like a couple of years old. It's supposedly using like it's still going to use like the triple core like IBM processor that's used in the like the Xbox or something similar to that. And then it's using like a graphics card based on the ATI Radeon 4870, or is it the 50? I'm not sure. But no, it's not. Now I'm not saying it's bad hardware at all. It's just outdated. But then again, they probably want to keep costs down a bit. But
you know what?
Nintendo's making a comeback with an HD console.
You know, and Nintendo's just that badass. They use outdated technology and junk, and it's like, haha, we use outdated stuff.
Well,
we still make awesome games.
Well, they are going to be using. I mean, it's just catch up really. But I mean, when Xbox and PS when Microsoft and Sony inevitably announce their new consoles, I mean, I'm sure they'll be significantly more powerful than before. Although I don't even know if that's needed because like the Xbox and PS3 is still are still decent consoles.
Actually,
they're really old technology. It's really it's like 5-year-old graphics.
Actually, I'm not sure if Sony. I'm not sure if Sony's gonna be making another home console. I heard some stuff.
They're not going to for a while because I think they want to push their PS3 for longevity. So I mean, if Microsoft does the same thing, then Nintendo's basically releasing 2 consoles in one generation. Or I mean, or you can kind of say it's going to be kind of weird.
I did hear some rumors of Sony becoming a third party sometime in the future. I don't know. That was just a rumor.
That'd be weird to think about.
Yeah.
I just saw them first party for so long. I couldn't imagine them being a third party in the background.
Yeah, I can't imagine them either. I mean, the PS
on October 21st.
Well, the PSN thing probably, but
on October 21st, Sega makes its next home console on the
Oh my god!
Nightmare Cat.
Nightmare Cat.
Nightmare Cat.
And it's a shame because I heard the Dreamcast was like really ahead of its time.
It really was. It really was, but it really is a shame.
It had Shenmue or whatever that game is, or not Shenmue, was it? I forget.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me. I've never played any. I've not played Sega games.
Sega.
So basically, Nintendo's playing catch up, and basically the console. Another interesting thing is that they're trying to adopt this like a sort of ideology where they're going to try to stream stuff to the console, like potentially to a controller, which is going to be like a traditional dual analog setup, which is awesome. But apparently, it's going to incorporate like a 3.5-inch touchscreen or 3.5-inch touchscreen, which is going to be interesting.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm not. I mean, it's interesting.
This is Nintendo we're talking about.
But
I don't remember.
It's really up to Nintendo as to like what's gonna
remember Dano
adopt that because Nintendo's really good about implementing Motion Plus and then not supporting it.
Yeah, remember Dano. This is Nintendo we're talking about. They tend to have all sorts of pretty cool kinky stuff.
Well, yeah, it's potentially interesting. Like some of their stuff sucks. Like the what was it, like that Vitality Center? Actually, I'm glad they never really adopted that sort of thing. like Wii Motion Plus. Yeah, you know the Vitality Sensor? It's like it measures your heartbeat or something.
What the hell? Oh man, I was wondering. What was
an interesting touchscreen? Like if you needed to like let's say solve a puzzle or something that incorporated that, like let's say hacking into something. For instance,
that just sounds like a really bulky controller to me.
Yeah, I know that's the thing though. But I don't know. It just looks like an interesting console. I'm interested in the fact that it's finally going HD. It's going to be backwards compatible with the Wii, of course, which it's nice. But I really hope that if they do that, they upscale to HD. I mean, some games probably wouldn't look that much better, but I mean, they look a lot clearer, like just in high definition.
I haven't looked it up, but what about GameCube? Is it still going to be backwards compatible for GameCube?
I don't know. I mean,
I mean,
I don't know.
considering-
I mean, if it's that's gonna be an interesting thing. It might not be. I wouldn't play Breath, but I mean, I'm sure. I don't know.
Metroid Prime in HD, that'd be pretty legit.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have the trilogy,
Awesome.
so.
Super Mario Galaxy in HD is what I want to see.
Oh man,
I
yeah,
hope they
definitely.
I hope
You know,
they make Super Mario Galaxy 3 for the Project Cafe.
I just hope that Nintendo puts periodic updates on their games this time, so they can update it. I mean, I love to have a new Smash Bros. Game with updates every so often.
Oh, Smash!
Dude, yeah, Smash Bros. DLC.
Yes.
Smash Brothers would be so awesome. Oh, and yeah, they have to adopt like total downloadable content, patches and stuff. Nintendo would be so much like I understand Nintendo's Nintendo. They have their own ideology, and I like the charm that Nintendo has. Like, really, like the reason why I like Nintendo so much is the charm they put into their games that Microsoft and Sony just can't emulate.
Like,
or emulate amazingly well.
You know, the thing about the Nintendo is that, you know, for a lot of other games on the Xbox, there's have so much patches to fix stuff that should have been fixed while they were testing, but Nintendo's like, okay, we're going to release it. No problems. We don't need to fix anything. And that's usually the case. A lot of Nintendo's games are so well polished, they don't need updates.
Yeah, that too. I mean, now there's a couple of things that really would have benefited from patches, or at least release patches that improve upon what's already been done so well. You know what I mean?
Nintendo, they
Nintendo
do it.
would be so much better if they adopted, like, you know, such a popular thing, like, you know, having an integrated online experience, which is better with the 3DS. It's not perfect, but it's better. But I mean, like, I want to know, like, I want to get notified, like, who's online, you know, what they're playing and stuff. Which, I mean, which is done okay on the 3DS, but I think it could be done a little bit better. But it's definitely a good first step with the 3DS. And I'm glad that Nintendo's finally catching on to the fact that, you know, this is the way to go, you know?
Yeah.
More on that later.
You know, and a system like that's pretty good, you know, on Xbox Live, but having like a Nintendo-style sort of thing would be awesome, in my opinion.
Yeah. Seriously.
That and patches and stuff, you know, it's...
You know,
Yeah, I mean...
Not doing like pulling off of Bethesda or whatever. I can't fucking pronounce their name for shit. Bethesda. Yeah, Bethesda, and like releasing a half-assed buggy game, Fallout. You know, and then patching it, and it's still not perfect. You know what I mean? So.
Nintendo, they do it right on the first time.
Yeah. So like, so Chance just put in the text box here. Like, we're Skyping right now. We have IM chat going as well as you know, this call going on. He said Smash Brothers plus DLC characters equals awesome, and I absolutely...
Yeah. DLC characters and maps. And maybe items.
Yeah, I know.
And costumes.
Costumes.
Shit, we'll have the badass fighting game.
Plus cats.
I mean, there's so much stuff they could fix in Raw that has been fixed by many modders out there. But that's what, well, I guess...
I played Brawl for like maybe a year, and then I just stopped playing it. I need to play that game again. It's such a good game. Too bad its online sucks, though.
Yeah, it's just a little laggy.
So much hype on it too.
You know,
That's
but seriously, like a Mario Galaxy 3 or like a Mario game that's more of an action adventure, sort of like Banjo-Tooie. Like, I really liked how Banjo-Tooie handled like the platformer / action adventure.
I think they need to make like a new kind of Mario game, because ever since Mario 64, with the exception of like New Super Mario Brothers, like all the Mario games have just been like going to random worlds and collecting stars, or in Sunshine.
I had a fun time doing it though, but I mean, I understand your point.
But like, it's the same shit, just in a different area.
Yeah, no.
I mean, actually, Galaxy has some variety.
Yeah,
like
well,
Galaxy 2 especially.
Galaxy really like did a huge like change on it, where it's like it involved punches and kicks. Inside joke. Yeah. If in case like this podcast takes off and we get like a new fan base and stuff, we basically all did like a Super Mario 64 machinima, and that was like a little inside joke we did. So like, but like I really liked how Galaxy did like a huge emphasis on gravity, and just totally like, you know, like having a more emphasis on physics, you know, in general. And I think they really did a good job with that, because Galaxy's just awesome. But
yeah.
Okay.
My friend played it high on painkillers once. He said it was awesome.
Well, what? Wait,
he said it was. My friend played it on high on painkillers, and he said it was psychedelic.
Wow.
It's already a pretty damn trippy game. So
yeah.
you add
like art style that game, and that game would look so good in HD. Just saying. But in a nutshell, like, are you guys excited for Project Cafe at all?
Oh yeah.
I need to know more about it. I don't know any.
I'm skeptically optimistic. Like, I'm excited for the potential, but Nintendo really needs to like drop the ball on like supporting good, stuff that's already been implemented well, like a good centralized online service. Which is they're doing a good first step with the 3DS.
Focus on the gamers that are older than fucking 10 years old.
Yeah.
So how about that Wii Play Plus, huh?
Apparently the Wii's now dropped down to like $150, and it's being bundled with Mario Kart Wii now instead of Wii Sports.
I should have expected Wii Play Plus to. Is that what it's called? Wii Play Plus?
I don't fucking know.
Hey, Chance, do you have a microphone at all, or no?
No, I'm just kind of listening to the conversation.
You should talk, dude. You're like.
I'm trying to find something to talk about. I'm not really excited for all the things you said.
Why don't you talk about what you just typed in? Okay, basically, Chance just typed in. He'd like to see a Mario 64 or Mario.
I'll say it.
Alright.
I'll say it.
Okay. okay, Chance. You can have your turn.
Punches and kicks.
It's gonna sound odd. I want to destroy you, Kyle, you little dick son of a bitch. Okay. Motherfucker! It's gonna sound odd.
Okay, go.
What?
Listen.
I can't hear you.
This is gonna be the longest fucking podcast.
Chance, you can have your turn. Talk.
Okay.
Don't be shy. You're awesome. I don't know why you're shy. You're like the awesome person on the podcast.
Hey, Evan, just breathe.
Okay.
Evan.
What?
There is duct tape in your garage. I recommend you go get it and tape your mouth shut for 5 minutes.
All right, I'll just mute myself. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Go on.
Go, okay. Damn it, go.
But it sounds odd.
Just go.
What do we?
What are you so worried about? It's just an idea, man. It's a pretty cool idea.
I have no friends.
What? Okay, basically, Chance said he was interested in Mario, 3D Mario games.
No, I'm saying it.
What?
I'd like to see Mario.
Evan, go ahead. Go ahead, say it.
Okay, so Chance was basically saying he likes to... God damn it.
Okay, I'll do it. I'd like to see a Mario 64 game that almost has a inspired combat. It sounds odd, but picture an action game where Mario's jumping around, pulling off combos and shooting on enemies. I think Nintendo's gonna keep it family friendly and pull it off. There, I did it!
Yeah, so basically like Parker-based combat, which is pretty interesting. Not sure if it would fit well with Mario, but...
Parkour.
Like, you know how there are games like Devil May Cry and God of War, that intense combat where you're like jumping around fucking shit up?
That's Mario, and he has like a wrench.
I think Mario could do it, I really do.
Yeah, and he has like a wrench or something.
Like, he has like a hammer, he's just jumping up and knocking people in the air and beating the shit out of them and coming down, and then... I think it'd work.
Like Bayonetta or
really. Yeah, I really think it'd work.
Nice.
Now you can talk, Dan!
Oh, sorry. I wanted you to talk, now you're talking, and then you're like, whatever, you're weird.
You're weird.
Okay. So basically we're all like skeptically optimistic for the new system. Like, Dano, you said you wanted to hear more about it before you gave your opinion, so...
I really don't know anything about it. Why should I judge?
I want to see what it looks like.
Basically, it's Nintendo's playing catch-up with the hardcore consoles.
I mean, it's about time, but like...
Yeah, I know, too. They should have done... I mean...
You don't need to... You don't... As you've seen by, like, the 360 before Kinect and the PS3 before the Move, you don't need to add all these, fancy... gimmicks in order to make a good console.
It's interesting because we've gone to like a sort of point where graphics really hasn't graphics have really kind of plateaued in terms of like how much they've improved. Or I mean it's really not like more like it's in like super holographic imaging, but it's like it's a lot more subtle yet things you can sort of see, like more tessellation and stuff, and better high res textures, stuff, more clarity overall.
Yeah, I mean, look at the.
You don't really need more than that right now.
Look at the difference between like the Super Nintendo and the N64. How much improvement there was there. N64 to GameCube, and then look at the GameCube to like the Wii or PS2 to the PS3. They're really. I mean, in technological terms, there probably was a lot of improvement, but as far as human perception goes, you didn't really notice as much.
Like, you really have to have more of a trained eye, or have a really solid, really have a good know-how as to like, how good like 3D models look and stuff,
Yeah, well, I will say one thing though. Going back down to playing PS2 games, I thought those kind of looked like shit after playing Xbox 360 games for a long while.
Well, some games hold up pretty well. Like, I hear Shadow of the Colossus is a really good game. Like, I mean, like in terms of visual style and flair and stuff,
Oh god, yeah, I've seen
play that game. I'm getting a Team Eco collection when it comes out.
Yeah,
when it comes out.
I had a friend who had that game. I saw him play it a few times, and it was graphically
or like
intense.
Crysis. Well, Crysis came out in 2007, I think, but still, like Crysis is a beautiful game.
Oh yeah.
If you can run Crysis, you can run anything.
Yeah, no. Okay, so Dana wants us to get back on track. So yeah, but yeah, basically it's like, I mean, I'm not saying that the plateauing of graphics has been bad or anything at all. It's just an interesting direction we've been taking with graphics. Like it's been way more subtle than ever. But anyway, speaking of I kind of touched upon it earlier, but the the 3DS is out and there's still like no games for it at all. But there is a game that I'm excited for, Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. It's another remake, kind of like Mario 64 DS, but I'm excited for it because it's Ocarina of Time.
I'd buy it for nostalgia's sake. I
think there's like an online mode that they're putting in it now or something.
Wait, what?
Zelda, what? 3D?
What?
Citation.
I heard something. I could be completely wrong, and please don't kill me if I am. But I remember hearing something about it.
Maybe, but I don't know.
Maybe they're adding, I know they're adding a boss battles mode. Maybe they're going to have like leaderboards for best time or something.
Oh, that's it. They're having leaderboards for the boss battle stuff.
That's
leaderboards with like stuff collected and like game, like how much like you like how Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie handled it for the Xbox versions when they re-released the games. You know what I mean, Kyle? Like, did you ever play?
What?
You know the Xbox Live when Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie were released on Xbox Live Arcade, they had the leaderboards for like your overall like main quest.
Yeah, I dominated.
You should do that for Ocarina of Time. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
And there's one thing I noticed that, like, in the N64 version, like, the animations were just kind of, like, jumpy, I guess.
Yeah, they really improved upon that.
Yeah, like, the animations are a lot more smooth now.
I mean, but for the time back then, that was actually really, really good graphics-wise.
One thing I'm concerned, though, is that they're using the same exact sound effects and music from the original game. I think it might have been mixed a little better, so it's not as, like, overwhelming on the ears, but it just seems like the sounds and everything are exactly the same, and it's like
I think they're doing that for nostalgia, though.
Yeah, I think they're doing that for nostalgia.
I
wish they had slightly improved on that. A little bit, like maybe not the voice acting, but like the sound effects, like swords, the stepping and stuff, like when the Epona, the horse gallops and stuff. Like I wish that was better. Now some of the sound effects are still really cool even for nostalgia's sake, and even like by today's standard, it's still just like punchy and stuff. But some of them could be a little bit better to me considering it's a remake. But
people would have complained either way. So
why change it?
I'm excited for it nonetheless. It still looks like a fantastic game, even though I played the shit out of it. Like ever since the original game.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have a reason to change it, I don't think. I mean, why would you mess up stuff that works?
I just think that like the sound kind of detracts from it a little bit, but that's just me.
I mean,
Speaking of sounds, like, if I have to go 12 more hours of listening to, hey, listen!
Oh, God.
There better be an off button for her.
An off button.
Okay, I'll turn Navi off.
Watch your view go across your screen in 3D. Whoa.
Okay, that'd be kind of sweet.
How many of us own a 3D? So I know you do, Kyle. I think, right?
Yeah.
I know. Shadow Mario 64 has one.
Yeah, he's still around. He doesn't. None of us really make Mario Machine anymore. I honestly don't care anymore either. Just saying it. People are gonna just totally nerdgasm, but oh well.
I'll buy a 3DS eventually. I mean, like when a game comes out that like
I liked it, but like I stopped being interested in it. Oh, I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna wait for Zelda or until I get money, whatever comes first.
Well, another thing is later this year, Mario Kart 3D is coming out, and that's gonna be awesome. I hope.
There's also a Paper Mario 3D.
Yeah, Paper Mario, dude. I'm so.
Oh, dude,
Paper
yeah, I
Mario
love
3D.
fucking Paper Mario, man.
Kid
Fucking
Icarus.
Paper Mario, I love it.
Paper Mario pretty much sold it for me, but Kid Icarus, Mario.
Super Paper Mario though was like such a letdown. I'm glad that they're going back to the original style.
Oh yeah, the turn-based, man. I need the turn-based back.
Turn-based RPG, like
Yeah.
it was more platformer than anything. It really wasn't an action RPG, like because
No.
there really wasn't any depth to it, and that's what I didn't like.
It was just like, hey, you're jumping on platforms and stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, you have health now.
And it's fun. Well, you had health in the original game, but it's like it seems like it was really simple and stuff, and it's like I don't know. I just rather
Well,
yeah. And
I'm talking about.
Super Mario.
I'm
yes.
comparing it to. I'm comparing it to like the original Mario Bros. Like, hey, you have health now, yeah. But
Yeah, it just feels like more of a platformer than an RPG, and like that's what Paper Mario's been, man. Like I know it's been the same. Like the first two games were the same, but they were awesome. They were so good. And I'm so glad they're going back to that formula with the 3DS version.
Bring
Just
Gino back.
But that would be a little bit of a legal dispute with them and Square
Out,
Enix.
screw the wall.
Sonic for Brawl 2011.
Huh?
Sonic for Brawl 2011.
Oh God, no. But and then Chance just mentioned Super Mario 3DS, which I'm excited about. That game looks. I mean, I don't know. I'm just. I haven't seen. We haven't seen anything about it yet. But
I
I'm
haven't
excited
seen
to
a
hear
fucking
more.
hair gameplay, but we're excited and fuck yeah.
They're gonna
Watch it be
do
that
that.
part. It's gonna be that parkour style gameplay
sorry.
I was talking about.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be like freaking
Oh my
parkour style
God.
gameplay I was talking
Woohoo!
in 3D.
Visually, like really similar to Mario Galaxy, which I'm excited about. It's the same development team too. So.
You know, Mario's cool, but let's talk about Star Fox.
Oh my God, Star Fox! Like
Oh yeah.
that. Metal
Fuck
Gear
yeah.
Kid Icarus is coming out. I haven't played the original Kid Icarus, but I need to. And like,
Actually, I've heard some bad news about Star Fox 3D. I heard there's not going to be online for it.
I don't care. It's Star,
Yeah.
it's Star Fox 64, man. I'm excited.
What was that?
Star Fox 64. Have you played the Star Fox 64 multiplayer at all?
Yeah.
That ga-
Oh, it's okay. It's pretty fun, but it's not.
That shit gets intense, man. Trust me, I used to play the crap out of it. I played that with my friend. That was intense as shit. I mean, at least as long I hope there's at least DS download play, sure, or it's junk. There better be. But
And
multiplayer was pretty awesome in Star Fox.
And supposedly Michael has archived what Chance's idea for the Parker-based combat in Mario.
Dude, you should totally
That'd be fucking awesome.
you should totally annotate that part for those who can't understand Kyle when he's speaking during that part, or like post a link in the description or something because that was
parkour,
fucking
like,
hilarious.
people flipping and jumping off buildings and stuff. That's what.
Parkour.
So, yeah. So anyway, you know, actually, Michael, like the 3DS is actually a pretty decent piece of software, although the battery life sucks. But
I can imagine
I
that.
just bought the Nyko battery pack for it, and it supposedly actually does a really good job, like with doubling the battery life. So
Really?
yeah,
Huh.
people have gone like between 7 to 9 hours. Like, I mean, with the brightness and stuff turned down, which is what I do, and I really don't mind, and with the 3D off and stuff. But
Well,
Nyko.
okay. I do have a full-time job this summer, so I might have to consider getting it.
yeah, I would wait until getting it though.
I mean, unless you're interested in Super Street Fighter 4 3D, but that's another story. I love that game, by the way. Super Street Fighter 4 is freaking awesome on the 3DS.
Yeah, it's I mean I've never played Street Fighter 4 before, but like it was pretty fun. But I need to play more of it. I haven't played much of it to be honest.
Like,
Ever since I got it.
The awesome thing about Super Street Fighter 4 on the 3DS is it's pretty much, for the most part, an exact port from the Xbox and console versions. Because all the characters are there, all the super moves are there. There's no spectator mode.
Is there a story mode or whatever? Like, didn't the first game, like, didn't the console game have like a story mode or something?
There was no story mode. Like, all the characters had their own cutscenes and stuff, but that was about
arcade
it.
mode? Does the 3DS version have that? Because I like played the arcade
Yeah.
mode for like a tiny bit. It was like, oh, I'm in a fight.
Yeah, it has just about everything from the console version. The challenges,
Okay.
the challenges, online, and the moves, everything.
All right. Yeah, it's definitely not a bad game. It's just like I've never played Street Fighter before, so I suck at it. And I played you, and I only won like once out of like the
Oh yeah.
15 matches we had.
Didn't you play against me one time? Oh, was
Yeah,
that
we
you?
did. Like
Oh.
a couple months ago.
Street
Yeah.
Fighter 4. Street Fighter 4 is just one of those games that like my friend would bring to our get-togethers all the time, and he'd just kick everyone's asses at it because none of us had the game.
I remember that rage moment you had, Evan.
Oh my god, I know. I was like, I can't do this. Oh, dude, Super Smash Brothers for the DS. That needs to happen. They need to make a Project Cafe version, and they need to make a DS version, and not wait 8 years between the games.
If they can connect them. Definitely.
Oh, dude, that'd be cool.
If they can port Super Street Fighter 4 in its entirety to the 3DS, they can make a new Smash Bros. Game.
You should be able to play as your Mii.
Character. What's he gonna do?
I actually like that in Mario Kart Wii because I had like a bunch of like celebrity Miis. So I had like Mr. T, I had like Chuck Norris, I had like fucking Hitler.
Dude, I totally had Hitler too. I had Hitler and Jesus and like
I had Jesus and I had like I don't know, I had so many different people. I had Captain Falcon.
I had Captain Falcon. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I know.
I'm Mr. Saturn.
I hope they don't screw up with Mario Kart 3D because Mario Kart DS was so good and Mario Kart Wii was alright, but it was so horribly unbalanced.
They ruined battle mode.
Yeah, battle mode sucked too. Chance just said F-Zero 3DS. Chance, you're typing on a podcast, dude.
Talk for a break so I can bring it up. Like it's like you talk, I talk. I'm trying to wait for the perfect break to get my word in. Like when everybody had that awkward silence, I want to
keep interrupting each other. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, F-Zero 3DS. Like I played a little bit of F-Zero GX, and it was actually pretty fun. Wasn't for me though, I don't think. But I've heard good things about
Wipeout. You get some fucking motion sickness playing 3DS version.
Yeah, especially the 3D.
It's so fast and it's in 3D.
Oh god, I'd love to see that happen. Like somebody playing F-Zero like on a 3DS is like, man, 3D's so cool. Whoa! Oh, that's fucking intense.
They should do. Raptors should do F-Zero.
But
F-Zero, awesome.
I just want to give up a little rant on Mario Kart Wii. They ruined battle mode. Mario Kart Wii was pretty fun for a while. I mean, I kind of suck at it.
Blue Shell sucked though. You get from like first to like last.
Shut up. Yeah.
Item rate.
Yeah.
Dude, all I remember about Mario Kart Mario Kart Wii is a bunch of drunk people come in my room all the time to fucking. It's like, let's play Mario Kart Wii. I was like, all right.
I did like the online system though. That was pretty cool. But if they did that and incorporated all the stuff that made Mario Kart DS so good, that would have been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like 12-player online that actually worked really well and stuff.
Yeah, and with the whole
and there was no lag.
And with the whole
we should play Mario Kart right now.
Yeah, and with the whole one friend code thing they got going on in the 3DS.
Dude.
That's a major improvement. I mean, like,
I'm so excited for Mario Kart 3DS.
The whole friend code system was so tedious; it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You guys.
Yeah. Mario Kart 3DS. They better bring back battle mode in its full glory. Like 12-player battle mode online, free for all, screwing everybody up. That's gonna be freaking insane. Oh, that's one of the main reasons I play Mario Kart for battle mode because that's my favorite game mode. I don't care. I like the racing, but
battle mode's fine.
Battle mode,
it's a good distraction from the racing mode.
Battle mode is Mario Kart for me.
Yeah, they totally screwed it up by making it team only and then time limits. There should be time
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty mad. People.
You mad, Kyle?
I mean, I can understand for online, but for local play, no.
Yeah, that same. Oh, it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid. Oh, I don't even know if they had battle mode for local play either.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Oh wait, yeah, I think they did.
But they did. But the thing is, I would have no problem with it, even if it was team only. But the thing is, you're always stuck with computers every time you play battle mode on local. Every time. Like, I don't want to play with these nerds. I want to play with the nerds I know.
Oh man. So.
By the way, I'm talking about you guys.
Yes. So then, Mike, one more thing about the 3DS. So they still, I think you already know this already, but yeah, they use friend codes, but it's only just per system now. Like every game uses that one friend code, so it's just tied to your system, and it actually shows like what games you're playing, whose friends are online and stuff. So
yeah,
it's a step in the right direction for Nintendo.
And like I said, that's a major improvement because I'm pretty sure everyone hated having to enter multiple friend codes.
What was the point of Wii number?
Yeah. If they just made your Wii number your friend code, that would have been amazing. I mean, not amazing, but
Wii number was kind of
good.
The Wii number was kind of pointless anyway, for the most part.
Yeah, it's like, and I use that message thing, like that first week and stuff. Remember, we messaged each other a little bit for like that first, maybe a couple of months.
Yeah, this is so cool, and then it's like,
oh my god, yeah,
an orgasm.
It's like, yeah, this is so cool. Hey, you hear about Skype? What's Skype?
What's Skype? What's texting? Oh my gosh.
I'm playing. I'm
Oh.
messaging me. Hey, you want to message me? Here's my big Wii number. See if you can remember that. What?
Well, hey, at least after I'm gonna segue into this, but at least after 14 years, Duke Nukem Forever has finally gone gold. It is done, people.
About
Chance, I think
fucking time.
Yeah, no, I've never played a Duke Nukem game before, so I really can't talk about it.
What is your opinion on this, Chance?
Yeah.
We're thawing underpants. Want to take our
Oh, God.
shirts off? Got a phone number?
Uh
Where do you live?
oh. Hell.
Dr. Light.
Kind of a long ways down. You have to like dig a little bit.
Dr. Light's lab.
You guys seen Sex Draft? That's a good movie. I was just watching that.
All right. Well, I figured there'd be more discussion about Duke Nukem, but I guess no one cares about it.
Hey, Chance,
Okay.
Are you watching? Chance,
Like moving on. No.
are you watching the version with the random naked women walking across the stream?
No.
It's TV version. Recorded with my DVR. That's a fucking awesome movie. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, Duke Nukem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Forever.
Alright,
ever.
forever. So how long it took for it to come out?
Yeah.
Uh,
Exactly.
It's time to kick ass, chew bubblegum, but I'm all out of gum.
like,
Go on.
Chance, you're right. You're stuttering a little bit.
hey, you're starting over here. Okay, I don't know how to really put this, but like you know, we're talking
Chance, your internet sucks.
Nintendo
Chance, there.
charm.
Sorry, Chance is like a
It's-
subpar like dial-up connection or something.
Yeah, fuck you all.
It's like that one time I played him in Halo and uploaded it. You know, he's fucking teleporting all the place like Chris Angel.
Oh, really? That's a pretty good comparison there.
You know, when I played Duke...
That's what I named the video. Chance Forever is freaking Chris Angel.
Oh.
You know, when I play Duke Nukem Forever, I'm gonna... Wait, my Chance later? Oh, okay. I'll do my...
Or, unless it's just 5 people at once, if you can't handle 5 people at once on your connection.
Since Chance is having trouble with his terrible connection, I am going to be his translator with my wonderful Chance McMichael impression.
Oh,
Chance talk.
what you call it? If you own Borderlands on Steam, you get a password for first access code or whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna play that.
So I'm part of that first access thing, but I'm probably not gonna take advantage of it.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk up to the first toilet I see, grab a piece of shit, and throw it at the first guy that walks in my path.
You know how early?
Alright, so Kyle, translate for Chance.
All right.
Or I can do it.
All right. You know how earlier we were talking about that Nintendo charm?
Yeah, sure. Chance, why don't you just talk? I mean, I think you could talk.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're fine, I think.
You know how earlier we
Nintendo
Uh.
charm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Are you
let's
drunk,
say
Chance?
I have a theory.
You can't
If I
speak
talk
sentences at all.
If I talk slow, I won't lag as much.
Oh, okay.
And when I do, you'll...
That's so terrible. Are you downloading anything at the moment?
No!
8 gigs of porn, that's what he's downloading.
Okay, I think your connection is just terrible.
Yeah, fuck you,
Moving on.
ACDC.
Sorry.
Well... Might not being made by Nintendo. So you
It's coming through, don't worry.
also speak to Mr. Nukem. He is
Okay, you talk faster, don't worry.
he almost makes you want to buy, period.
You can talk a little faster than that. I think it'll still come through, but I mean...
But what if it doesn't?
I'm sorry, I can't take this seriously. I don't know about you guys.
I might have to translate for him. I am very good at deciphering the translating the Chance
I
McMichael.
don't know. Maybe we should get rid of Dano from this podcast.
Don't worry, I am very good at translating the Chance McMichael language.
Oh no. Okay, I'll one word answers. Okay, like yes, no, or whatever. Okay, Chance, are you excited for Duke Nukem Forever? Chance.
I should
Yes!
Yes, motherfucker! I said yes, but it didn't
Alright, there we go.
The fucking lag, and I will fucking get that.
I still translate what he said earlier.
No, that came through pretty well.
Mhm.
So yeah, so are you gonna buy it day one, Chance?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Is Dr. Clowner
No.
gonna buy it day
No.
one or no?
No.
How is Dr. Clowner doing? Is he still your roommate or what?
Oh.
Aw.
Yes.
Oh, what? Yes, no,
No.
what?
I thought we were
Okay,
doing this. No, I can't say anything else. I want to, but I can't. Say
Okay.
It's confusing the hell out of everyone.
This has gone from like great to WTF all in like 10 seconds. Since Chance started talking.
I'm Chance McMichael. I like Duke Nukem Forever. I'm going to buy when it comes out. That's what it said.
I won 8 gold medals.
I'm not buying it when it comes out.
I'm gonna buy. I'm not. That's my fault. I'm not gonna buy it when it comes out. I'm Chance McMichael. This is definitely my true voice.
Hey Dano, do you still know Michael Phelps?
Yeah, but I haven't seen him since he got caught smoking pot.
I know, right? And Michael Oltmanns actually looks exactly like him.
It's ridiculous. I got like you know the whole celebrity lookalike fad when people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking posted that, and then people were like, "That's fucking scary. You look exactly like him." I'm like, "Oh my god."
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? People say I look like McLovin from Superbad.
Oh, really?
Not. You do not. I am sorry. You do not.
I don't know. If they say it's him without the glasses, I'll put on video. Like maybe because my hair's messed up right now, but the people in the podcast can't see this. But
I can kind of see it.
No.
the hair's messed up.
Yeah, so right now, guys, I'm not going to show it right now, but okay, so Kyle just turned on his video, and he just showed what he looks like, and he apparently
On his
looks
brand new laptop.
yeah, on his brand new i7 laptop.
Mm-hmm.
i7.
I would tell myself my brand new webcam, but it would probably kick Chance out. Cause
You look handsome, Kyle.
that actually went through
I'm
perfectly.
gonna have to translate that again.
Chance, that came through clearly on my end. Just talk normally. Just talk normally. Just say something, you know?
Don't be shy, Chance.
Do you still like Z-Donks?
Yeah. I get to see one. I get
Oh,
to see
shit.
one. I get to
Oh,
see
really?
one. My friend.
Oh shit! No. Oh god, no.
He's destroying the real world.
And he bred a zebra and a donkey, and I get to go see one. I'm gonna go pet it.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna put it on video, and I'm gonna.
Dude, you have to do the word.
You do.
sound
I'm
when it
gonna.
comes-
Huh?
Yeah, so that's another inside joke we have.
That's not.
Oh god, that was actually pretty
You
good.
still have that sound, Chance?
I don't. I do not. Well, I can do the sound, but I can't do it like I used to.
It's gotta be somewhere on one of
That was like the most random video you did when you were doing like that green screen test and stuff. It's just so-
I'm destroying the world.
It's like the Z-Dog picture, it's just spinning around, just going through the screen. It's so stupid.
It was so laughable.
Destroying the world.
Oh god.
This screen is world just spins up the fucking screen.
Yeah. Okay. We're totally derailing this right now.
I'm Chance
Okay.
McMichael.
So, you know, Nintendo's kind of in a pretty interesting situation right now because they might pull off another Twilight Princess if Skyward Sword comes on the Project Cafe, and that means the Wii will never get an official Zelda game that was made specifically for that system. What do you guys think?
That sucks.
Man.
Excited for the game. I don't know. Like, it's an interesting art style. It's better. I'm getting more. I like it more and more now, but it's like, I don't know.
I just want to see what this coming E3 has to say about it.
Yeah, they'll probably show more of it, and I'm thinking they're going to show more of that. Maybe they'll talk more about Super Mario 3DS, and then of course Project Cafe. and whatever other tricks they have up their sleeve. Hopefully they won't have an embarrassing Wii Music conference they did in 08.
Show me Star Fox.
Yeah, Star Fox, dude. Man, Ridge Tracer. Yeah, Chance just mentioned Sony's craptacular E3 conference in 06.
Ridge Racer.
Yeah, that's where that giant crab comment came from.
I saw that.
$99 US.
Starbucks 64.
Oh God, I want to play that game again. I'm
I
gonna play it
let
right
you
now.
brew that stuff.
Can't let you brew that, Starbucks. Oh man. So yeah, are you guys excited for or somewhat excited for Skyward Sword at all?
I did. The only thing, it's sorry for me to say now, but one of the biggest things that keeps me into Zelda nowadays is the storyline. Like, everything else is just, like, gimmick after gimmick now.
Yeah, I see your point. I just don't like...
I'll definitely buy it.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it, but...
I'm definitely gonna buy it.
But I'm not gonna get super excited for it until, like, we hear way more about it, Like, we see more in-depth coverage of it.
Don't hype it up too much, because, it might end up slightly disappointing. I know. Twilight Princess, it was a good game. It just, I think it was hyped up a little too much. It was still a good game, though.
It had great art style and stuff, but it was so behind, They should have had voice acting at least. Not for Link. Link could have stayed a silent protagonist, but,
voice acting plus Link equals no. CDI has proof.
Zelda doesn't need voice acting, honestly. I think it's fine as it is.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I'm sure about that, too. It's just...
I don't know. I think it would have been better. To have some voice acting, not for Link or but it would just.
What I'd like to have
connect better with the characters.
Let's keep Nintendo. Keep the game unique.
There was a little bit of this. There was a little bit of this in. Can you guys understand me?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. There was a little bit of this in Twilight Princess, where they made a sound, but you still had to read it, like the Mario and Luigi series, how they'll make.
Oh
yeah.
They talk with,
that was done well.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Oh, sorry.
I think that'd be good for Zelda if they just made almost all the characters have some random language and then text below it.
That's what makes that.
Yeah, exactly. Or yeah, and it's so interesting too. I'm just gonna go off a little tangent, but it's so weird how Paper Mario 3DS is going to be released for it's on a portable system. What's gonna happen to Mario and Luigi? They'll probably release it on 3D one as well, or or in some form on 3DS. But
Mario and Luigi's coming to console, baby.
Oh my God, that's so dude, they should make a 3D one. Not 3D it comes out at you, but 3D models and stuff.
Yeah.
Mario 3D.
I think right now they should stop with the remakes for now. I think we got enough of those coming out.
I'm still interested in Ocarina of Time nonetheless.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that. The Ocarina of Time on the go. Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Any console game. Oh my God, Super Metroid. That game is so good.
No doubt. No doubt.
They do it.
Chance just mentioned
actually...
Super Metroid 3DS remake.
They had to do it at the Cave Story.
Yeah, I know. They are.
I can't wait for Cave Story 3DS.
Yeah, Chance, what were you gonna say?
I think they I know they've done a lot of remakes.
You there? Kind of cut you off at remakes.
Lately, Donkey Kong just rebooted would be pretty badass.
Yeah,
like you said, Donkey Kong cut.
Yeah, oh wait, okay. Oh, you're saying Oh, okay, I see what you mean. So
the new Super Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong Country Returns.
So 2D Metroid back. Yeah, they need to make another 2D Metroid. It's been forever.
It's
been almost. Oh my God, it's been almost 10 years since.
They need to redeem the Metroid series after making Other M because I hated that game.
Why?
I liked Other M, not the story though.
The graphics were good. The graphics were good. The storyline was all right. But I can't tell you how many times they used the phrase "the baby, the baby, the baby, the baby."
Look at me. My name is Samus, and I have problems.
Yeah. I need.
Can I?
Hey, hang on. About the permission thing.
If I activate it, I might kill someone. Oh no.
Guys, hold on. Just to say, the storyline. The thing is, I actually really like the storyline, but the thing is that they kind of said, "Oh well, we'll just assume that they know the whole Metroid storyline." So they just went with that. I mean, the whole thing with Samus like getting freaked out that Ridley was alive, I could understand that because Ridley did kill her parents, and she did just kill Ridley earlier.
Well, that would have made sense. That would have made sense if it was like the first Metroid, though, because she's fought Ridley so many times already.
I know, but
but she's, like it's Super Metroid.
But hang on,
Ridley with no problem.
hang on. But in those games, there wasn't cutscenes. There was no emotion being shown, so you wouldn't know. Maybe in reality, she was kind of freaking out.
I don't know. It just like. If there had been some sort of tie-in where like Samus had been known to be afraid of Ridley, like then that would have made sense. But that doesn't make sense because it's like the second to late, like chronologically, it's the second to latest game in the canon.
But
after...
like I said, like they kind of expected everybody to know what the Metroid storyline, but but other than the comic,
I played all the major Metroid games. It still made no sense.
I know, but like the only thing that explains Samus's own past is the comic from the Nintendo Power. Like maybe if they had a flashback in the middle of the Ridley cutscene, then maybe it would have made sense. Showed
maybe if it was like showing people getting killed and stuff. Like let's say she was in like some sort of setting where there were people and then he attacked them. There was that sort of massacre, and that freaked her out. Then maybe, but still.
Yeah, Ridley killed her parents, so I could understand that. And as for Adam, Adam like Samus was Adam was Samus's commanding officer, right, or something like that.
Yeah. That was established in Fusion.
Like, I mean, Samus could do it any time, but she just restricts her options in the means of respect.
I know, but the thing is that affects the game on a gameplay sort of aspect, because it totally takes all the reward of, like, beating a boss or exploring this really hard to explore area and stuff, It's like, I'd rather have the challenge and then having the reward of, like, actually earning the item instead of, like, because when you have the thing in... When they implement other RAM, where it's like, oh, she just has everything from the get-go, she just unlocks it. Like, it just seems stupid, It's like that takes like, I just get to use it now. Like,
it's.
I know it's the same sort of progression, but it just doesn't feel the same as if like actually earning the item.
Yeah, I can get that. I totally agree with you. But I mean, I just for the storyline alone, that's like she's just showing respect. I mean, when she starts assuming there's a traitor, she's like assumes that Adam is it, and just like goes any objections, Adam just unlocks. It just unlocks everything else. Like
there was still some really interesting. There was still some the story overall, like its premise, had some really interesting potential. I just think that the voice acting and stuff, and then the overall way that the plot progressed, kind of like in some fashion, like the way the characters acted and stuff, it just kind of was let down by that. Like Nintendo really took an ambitious step in the right direction. I just think the execution wasn't good enough.
It's just that the
voice acting could have been way better, in my opinion.
They expected the fan base to know what everything was going on from the get go, but the thing is, most of them didn't, so they kind of like misjudged that, like judged it badly that way. I mean, I liked Upper M, but the storyline could have used some improvement, like some more flashbacks or something. So what really?
Chance just said 84 steps forward, 85 back.
What?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I see it.
I understood the storyline, and I kind of liked the storyline, but I just did not like the gameplay that much. I mean, the whole recharging missiles thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of... Well, it was interesting, because I still found myself in a situation where, like, I was running out of ammo and stuff. I'm like, oh, crap, And because, like, if you're in a situation where you're getting attacked by a bunch of enemies and stuff, you can't just go and recharge somewhere, because you're going to get...
Well, and the other thing was kind of the whole balance...
D-pad controller, too. I wish they had, like, a dual analog sort of thing.
My other issue was, like, the recharging, energy tanks when you get low. I felt like that was just a balance issue that they got lazy with and decided, oh, this is too difficult, so... We're not going to bother fixing the difficulty. We're just going to implement this recharge system, so players don't have such a hard time there.
And the camera was kind of weird because like you only move in one direction, but the camera changes and stuff. So that totally screws with your perspective and stuff sometimes.
The other problem I had is that it felt too straightforward for a Metroid game. Not enough exploration.
It would just be great if they made like it'd be such a great direction if they took like a 2D Metroid game with 3D models, like what they do with New Super Mario Brothers, but like in either on the 3DS or whatever, but like with 3D models or something, or just really really good sprites.
Oh man, like, imagine Ridley flying at like the Super Metroid intro, Ridley flying at you in 3D.
Oh,
that'd be pretty crazy.
That'd be the best thing they could do.
One thing I want to mention is that the 3D effect on the 3DS, it's interesting because it doesn't pop out at you. It kind of adds like there's something inside the console.
Yeah, that's
what I was expecting is like something popping out at you. It's actually the reverse. Like
no, it's actually
it actually adds background instead of adding.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Like, I mean, some
Like the
stuff's-
3DS is a big box and there's something inside it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you're
Like a
watching that.
diagram almost, like a diagram.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean,
we're
also,
going off-
also that whole gyro thing. What was that thing? Like they're doing that for yeah, what? Gyro
Like a-
sensor.
It's like a motion, like a gyroscope, like a motion sensor.
Yeah, it's like you're looking around inside the game. It's like there's a whole
Yeah.
I don't know extra world in there. It's actually gonna be
It's a
cool.
little gimmicky to me.
I don't know, but I can't wait to see how that works in Legend of Zelda 3D, Ocarina of Time 3D. That looks interesting.
So basically we're kind of going a little off track and stuff. We're already like an hour and 15 minutes into this. Basically, so E3 is coming up in 2 weeks. Are you guys excited? Well, it's E3. So
Decently.
I
haven't-
can't watch it. I can't watch it.
I haven't really followed it.
DirecTV took away G4 from all of its customers.
Aw.
That's fucking gay.
Yeah. Well, you can watch it online. They're probably I think IGN or I mean they'll
Yeah, Evan, I can watch it online. I can watch it online.
I forgot. Your TV has better bandwidth than your internet.
Fuck yeah, it does.
I'm sorry,
Dude,
dude.
I probably piss better connections than I do my internet.
That was pretty...
That is the highlight of this podcast right here. And when Chance says that, he's not kidding.
I'm gonna put that on Facebook right now.
Oh god.
Okay.
Hey.
Get this.
Okay.
Guys, this is gonna blow your fucking mind. Evan, he bought the Far Cry pack on Steam and the day before he did it. Or no, I bought it like earlier that morning, really early in the morning. I did that, and I started downloading it. I'm still downloading right now at percent. Not right now, but that's how much I got it to. And
At 90%?
30 minutes after he downloaded that, he got that motherfucker downloaded 30 minutes after he bought it.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Like that's
That's
how much the
bullshit.
difference there is. So
Evan, you should annotate this part to my video, that Halo video, the Chancer Forever is freaking Chris Angel, just to give them a small demonstration of how bad Chance is his internet connection is. 'Cause
okay.
And every,
It's
like
fucked up.
every
Oh, like annotate like a link or
other-
something.
Yeah, annotate a leak.
All right, I'll probably just put it in like right here in this section.
All right.
That's
Here's
cool. 'Cause I can
example.
upload I can upload
Sometimes-
longer videos now, so I'm gonna upload this on YouTube.
Yeah, I know.
Every now and
It's
again,
below that gay time limit.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes the
So-
planets align and I get a pretty good signal.
Yeah,
I can download at 90 kilobytes a second when that happens, so.
90
Yeah.
kilobytes.
That's literally my max. That's the best I've seen on a computer is 90.
90 is oh my god, dude. I can't imagine going like 320 kilobytes. But oh well, that's just me.
Pretty awful, bastard.
Chance,
So like, all right, so E3's coming up. It's exciting. I hope they, some cool stuff happens. Kind of alluded to E3 a little bit earlier in the podcast, but
Yeah.
I think we're all getting tired. We should wrap this up a little bit. So
what about anticipated games? What are we all excited for? Or did we already kind of discuss that in the middle?
There wasn't really a choice.
Yeah.
I know ACDC doesn't want me to say this, but they've announced Modern Warfare 3, and I'm pretty hyped about that.
Dude, seriously, you are.
Kind
tell me.
of. I mean,
I liked Modern Warfare 2 better than Black Ops.
yeah, definitely.
I don't care about Call of Duty anymore, to
No.
be honest.
I don't care for it either, but I'm gonna give Modern Warfare 2 some credit. I actually really liked the story mode and the co-op mode. Like,
Call of Duty 4 really nailed it. Modern Warfare 2 wasn't as great, but it had some interesting set pieces and stuff. But it's really getting to the point where it's starting to become Michael Bay now, and Activision's really capitalizing on that. And they're really successful, but I wish they weren't because they're really not pushing the. I don't think they're pushing the industry forward anymore.
You know
Actually, I
what?
think they're taking a step backwards.
the thing,
They're just running shit to the ground.
something I kind of admire about Modern Warfare 2 is the soundtrack. Freaking Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, the music's freaking epic. I love it. I've
Yeah.
listened to it every so often. Like,
Call of Duty 4 though, I love though. Like that game is just unbelievably good, but like it's just the same game over and over. It's just like it should be like expansion packs almost.
Yeah.
But like I mean, they have campaigns and stuff, but they still feel like the same exact game. And I'm still in just like in slightly different action set pieces that are mostly similar with explosions and shit.
Yeah, online is a similar game.
Yeah.
I think it's mainly
It's not
a lot
like
of
it's bad. But it's
campaign
to the point where it's getting
continuation.
bad because it's the same shit. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you again.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I was just saying it was more like, I mean, it's kind of sort of the same game online, but it's more or less a campaign continuation because
I got sick of the online, to be honest. It has so much issues with latency and stuff. Like why I should be killing people on and not, and it's also just a straightforward game. Like it was, for its time it was a good arcade shooter and stuff. Now it's definitely more arcade than it is realistic, because there's no way it's realistic now.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's one thing. It's
that's exactly why I like Battlefield so much. Like, it's a way more tactical game. It's more about strategy too than Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty and stuff, like I don't know. It's more like run and gun, which, like, sometimes I appreciate run and gun stuff, but like, I don't know, just not Call of Duty anymore. It's like they're overpriced stuff. Their downloadable content's overpriced for like.
The map prices are way overpriced.
Yeah.
One thing I can tell you though is they've also announced it's not really a zombies mode because they're actual soldiers, but I don't know. Infinity Ward's trying to do the whole zombies type thing.
Yeah.
With
I don't know. I don't know. Call of Duty's just gonna die, and it's like, I mean, it's Activision, so I mean, it's expected. I mean,
I'll give Call of Duty credit, but I do really like Nazi zombies. That's one selling point for me.
Oh, were you say something, Chance?
Yeah.
Nazi zombies is always awesome. I'll just say that.
And Infinity
Chance, what were you
Ward.
gonna say?
Oh, what, Chance?
No, go on. This ain't about the cast at all. Don't worry about it.
Infinity Ward really needs to take a tip from Treyarch and implement split screen online multiplayer, because that was one thing that was missing from Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Pissed me
Modern
off.
Warfare 2 didn't have that?
No.
Yeah, it didn't.
Black Ops is honestly the last Call of Duty game I'm gonna get, unless they really pull around and make Modern Warfare 3 like something amazing, which they're not going to. I mean, it's gonna be Call of Duty. It's not that it's terrible, but it's on the track of just being terrible. It's like the same shit. I don't want the same shit. I want something that's gonna push the industry forward. And that's
you never know. It could be something different.
After 4 the same games, Call of Duty 4. World at War was still good, but it was, it's similar. But then Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops now, it's just like, damn. It's like I'm honestly just. That's why I'm sorry, I'm losing track here, but like, I'm looking at after looking at Battlefield 3's footage, I'm so excited for that game, because that game looks like it's gonna be pushing stuff forward.
Yeah.
Unlike Call of Duty.
And
like, it's just the action set pieces and stuff, but like just its focus on like a more tactical shooter and stuff, a more realistic shooter while still being fun and accessible for players and stuff. And I really enjoy that. That's why I liked Battlefield 2 so much. It's just a fun shooter that they're willing to take a step forward and stuff with with shooters and just the whole video game aspect, industry as a whole. And that's something that honestly, like,
speaking of
like I said before.
Speaking of split screen, I noticed a lot of multiplayer games don't have that. I'm gonna go out and take a punch at Uncharted 2, which I love, by the way. Like, they all say like a perfect game and stuff. It's like amazing, but the multiplayer doesn't have split screen.
Yeah, I know, it's only online. I'm excited for Uncharted 3 though. I can't wait for that game. And then Skyrim's coming out. Like, I never played Elder Scrolls, but I need to play Oblivion and Morrowind. But Skyrim looks pretty cool. And then Mass Effect 3, that's actually going to be pushed to 2012. But that's actually pretty good, because, I mean, they'll give them more time to make the game more polished and stuff.
Like I said, a lot of multiplayer games, like first-person shooters, don't have split screen. I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons you said Modern Warfare 2 didn't have split screen?
Not online.
Not
online.
Oh, not online.
Like how Halo did it, only Black Ops did it, and even then Black Ops is like 2 players.
Yeah, it doesn't go up to 4 players.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's why I like Halo a bit better, because you can have a 4-player split screen and still have a party of other people with you, like online, still play in different rooms, like together.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's like I've brought that to get-togethers all the time. We play Halo together all the time. So
yeah, that's why I kind of like Halo better, and I still have like. I don't know. That's just me, though. Like, people have their opinions. Oh, Call of Duty's better. The kids at school just keep talking about both of them, and they just ignore every other video game.
Halo, in my opinion, is more tactical, and it requires a lot more skill than Call of Duty. Call of Duty is just one of those games. To me, it's like,
I disagree. Not that it's bad. It's just, for me, it's just like, it's fun, but it's like, shoot the other guy first and you win.
No,
I mean, you have to find some cover, but
no, that's Call of Duty. You shoot the other guy first, you win. Halo, I'm talking about requires a little more skill.
I know, but Battlefield, like Bad Company 2, is way more tactical in those two games, and even then, it's still more of like a accessible shooter that people can do, but if they want a little more realism.
Like, I remember
It's not
Halo
necessarily
3.
about the realism, but there's stuff like bullet dropping.
It's a lot more arguable than you think,
But Bad Company 2 is an awesome game. You guys should definitely play it.
Look,
Definitely take a try
I remember in
out
Halo
with Bad
3,
Company 2.
I had this combo, and I guess everybody stole it from me, but you're going to do that with the assault rifle. When you get close to him, you start punching.
Yeah.
I thought wasn't the combo the plasma gun then punch?
Yeah, or something like
the
that.
noob combo, yeah, the infamous
the
noob combo.
The noob combo.
It was kind of better in Reach.
Mm.
Yeah, Halo Reach is awesome. Like Halo 3 I liked, but it wasn't that great of a game. I mean, it was good. But it wasn't like amazing and stuff. Halo Reach is awesome though. I loved Halo Reach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they improved a lot in Halo Reach. It was a big update.
I mean, it wasn't like it was anything we'd seen before. But it was like they just did it so well that's why I like Call of Duty 4 and stuff. It was just taking stuff that other games did pretty well, but then refining it.
Ragdoll physics.
We're so good.
How about Halo Ragdoll physics, eh?
Yeah.
Like whee!
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I got quiet there for a second.
sorry, Chance and I are typing with each other right now. We're just talking about some Bungie stuff. Don't worry about it.
Talk about it in the chat. Don't type it. You
Yeah, it's gonna add like another 15 minutes to the podcast. We're already at an hour and 25 minutes.
You dunces, talk.
Nice, lengthy podcast, man. Feels like I've been doing this for 2 hours.
We gotta divide it up.
Yeah, so Skyrim's coming out, Mass Effect, what the hell else is coming out, man? Like, man, Battlefield 3, God, I don't know, there's just so many games that are coming out. LA Noire just came out.
Do you think
Oh,
to have a
Can't hear you, Dano.
play at E3?
Dano, speak up a little bit.
Do you think Valve is gonna, do shit at E3?
Maybe, I mean, I don't know.
I'd like
they're
to see
gonna
another
announce
surprise.
Well, they better. They have nothing on their plate at the moment.
I think I could be wrong. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but Valve purposely didn't do anything at E3 because of Portal 2 or something like that.
Well, Bungie's not going to be at E3, so
Left
neither is
4
Rockstar. I don't
Dead
think.
3.
Left 4 Dead 3. No way.
Hey,
Oh no, wait. Valve is working on some stuff. They're working on right now Dota.
Yeah.
Defense of the Agents. You know that I don't know if any of you played Warcraft 3, but it was like a popular mod for that they're making. You know, kind of like how Team Fortress was a mod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like League of Legends is a lot like Dota from what I've experienced. I've played a little bit of Dota, but not much. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, that really wraps it up. I mean, we can go on to some reader mail finally, if you want.
That'd be nice.
I know we're kind of all tired now.
Yeah, do
we
it.
shouldn't have did so late.
Yeah. Well, I'll wrap this up with a couple of questions. So, let's see. Ninjutsu 7 says, "Will you ever play a Fire Emblem game that you haven't played yet?" Well, I haven't played any Fire Emblem games, so I probably should. I heard they're awesome games.
I've been playing.
I heard the remake to the Shadow Dragon, the Sword of Light, or whatever one, the one with Marth, the first Fire Emblem game, was like really good.
Let's see. I haven't played the new ones. I haven't played 11 or 12, but the last one I played was Radiant Dawn, and I enjoyed that despite a lot of people hating on it. But
well, that is Ike, right? He fights for his friends.
yeah, he fights for his friends.
Ike is such a good ball character.
I don't know. My favorite will still.
Yeah, that's the one with Ike, right? Yeah, the one that fights for his friends.
Well, my favorite will always remain either
Right
that
there, you can recognize him.
or Blazing Sword, the 7th one. But yeah,
He's got a good catchphrase.
How do you feel about... Okay, so this one's from Koopa Trooper 895. How do you feel about GameStop making Game Boy Advance SP and Game Boy Advance games collectibles and non-trade-ins at the store? Well, I mean, they're pretty old consoles, and I mean, the DS Lite's still being sold, and they can do GBA games, so, I mean, honestly, like, the SP is probably so cheap now, that's like... Who cares?
I remember I
so
took apart my SP to look at the motherboard and shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's an older console, so I mean, the SP's still a really good system. If you can get your hands on one and you don't mind having an older console, like it's a really solid system.
my Skype sounds quality just went to shit.
So much. Huh?
I said my Skype sound quality just went to shit.
Oh. You sound pretty good. Man.
It sounds all echoey.
I remember when I got Pokemon Ruby and I started playing it, and after I beat it, I was like, well, before I go to the Elite Four, I'm gonna take apart the game and see like on the inside. I took it apart, I put it back together, and it wouldn't work.
Oh no!
That was smart.
Yeah, I sold it to the games,
Guys,
I sold it to games.
I just found WarioWare Twisted.
Oh, nice. I heard that game was like the best of the WarioWare. I heard that was like one of the best GBA games out there, to be honest.
I'm about to play it, so I might be a little...
Nice.
Actually,
Man, I need to play some older games. I need to play... I don't know what to play. Probably Metroid Prime again, because that game's so amazing.
Dude, I played through that like 7 times.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime's like my favorite game ever.
You know, one time I actually found a random Pokemon Sapphire cartridge. I don't know if it works. I haven't tried.
Nice.
I haven't tried it out on my old DS yet. So
Maybe I should play Fire Red or something. I don't know. Some good game.
yeah.
I need to play new games, but
Well, it's
man.
like once I open up, try out Sapphire, there's gonna be like godly Pokemon on there, like all EV trained and crazy stuff. I don't know.
Dude, I recently found my Game Boy Color cartridge of the Pokemon trading card game, and I played through that.
Oh, I have that.
Oh man, I have that too.
That was a memory.
That game was so good.
That was a memory trip.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that game to be so good, but it was, man.
I think it's the music's fault for making it so good. Just I love the battle music. The doop 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 doop.
Oh yeah, it did have some pretty epic music.
Yeah.
But all right. So this is from Master Gamer 1674. This question may be overasked, but when is Atonement episode 4?
It's coming out. He actually told me it's coming out November 11th.
It's coming out when Half-Life 2 episode 3 releases.
It's coming out the same time as Shining Legend episode 10. No, I'm just kidding.
Episode 10 came out, or was that 9?
That was 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
can tell
I'm
it's
honestly
worse than
kind of.
the others.
I think I've gotten to that point where I should just cancel it, to be honest. Because I mean, I don't know. I've lost interest. Not that it was a really good ride, but it's just I don't know. It's kind of. I think Mario Machine has kind of left its.
Evan. Yeah.
What?
Oh, you're not
What?
gonna finish it. You don't have to try to. You don't have to try to sugarcoat it. Just tell them Atonement is fucked.
I don't know. I just lost interest, man. Like, not that I hate it. It's just.
Don't
I just feel
sugarcoat
like
it. Tell them it's fucked. Just say it. Atonement's fucked. You're not gonna get to see episode 4. It's not happening.
Like, don't save your breath on it. That's what I'm gonna say.
Ever.
Nah. So.
Don't
That's
sugarcoat
my
it, man.
official
It's not happening. It's not happening.
As of right now, it's not happening.
Okay. Kind of
I
better.
may resume. I don't know. It's just
Motherfucker.
whatever. Just don't be too optimistic. That's what I'm gonna say. Anyway.
WarioWare Twisted, man.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Paper Mario 101. Is the Mario 64 machinima business dead? But it's already been answered by John.
Well,
Dye Productions.
yes, because it was never really a business to begin with.
Well,
Chance actually replied to his comment. He said, "It was a business. I never got a fucking
hey,
penny."
Evan, you refresh the page for 1 second. I'll explain this. I would actually watch my old. Seriously, Evan. Hold on, wait. I was actually watching my old They Live in the Castle trailer. Shut up, Dano. But I actually looked at it and said, I thought to myself, geez, this was pretty good stuff. That had potential. You know, I'm actually thinking one day, I might actually get back into it.
I mean, it's fun stuff, but I mean, I lost interest in it, man. I don't know. It's just like a lot of work to do.
Oh my God.
It's fun in the same way.
It's a lot of work to do. It's.
I just went on the page and saw your comment, Kyle. Oh my God.
The problem with me is that my attention span has gone way down. So.
Yeah, like the thing is, it's not so much fun to make it now. It's so advanced now. It's not as fun or quick to do. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you actually put some time to make these kind of the M64 machinimas, the result can usually be pretty good.
Yeah, I remember when I made the first 3 episodes of Corruption. I made them in 3 days, 1 day each episode.
Like you guys saw my L is Real machinima, right?
I think I did. It was a while.
Yeah, that was my last one. That took like 6 months to make or something, and like I said, that's because I was mostly lazy for some of the part. But like I said, the end result came out fantastic. Now I say that's my best. That's my best one.
I just think I need to work with different content stuff, like more Let's Play stuff maybe, or I don't know about Let's Plays, but just video game stuff. Like that'd be interesting or whatever.
But I'll say to my fans, if there's still any of them on my channel, I have not forgotten about They Live in a Castle. One day I will bring it to life, as soon as I get that Mario 64 movie maker working and care for it.
Well, you said it, guys. Yeah, because that doesn't work. Yeah, because if it worked, like if I could program and stuff, I think it's like in C++, or I don't know what he did, probably C or something. But
yeah, if somebody could it'd be cool if somebody could program.
I'm sure it's not going to be that hard to program because it's
probably
just
not
a trainer. But I mean,
you'd have to get
right now. But I mean,
yeah, I mean, it would be nice if you could give us the source code too, but.
Well, it just has to be modified to work with the Windows 7 hotkeys and stuff.
Yeah, and before any of you say anything, I'm not going to use the GameShark code to freeze the camera. It does not work. It does not work the same way. It's terrible.
Yeah,
no, it really doesn't.
So, okay, let's see. Fire Kirby 123. Have you tried Minecraft? And if so, what are your thoughts on it? I have it. I love it. It's such a good game. I love it so much. It's like the best $20 I've ever spent. That's been my time suck for like the past couple of months.
Oh god.
and the reason is just like it's a really good it's such a cool creative sandbox game and stuff. But like it's really fun when you have people to play with, and I have like a good group of friends from my college that I play with, and it's so much fun. Like
you have
stuff with them.
The people are so obsessed with that game. Trust me. Didn't somebody remake a whole overworld map of The Legend of Zelda?
Oh my god.
I saw a video of that. Like they remade the whole overworld. I think
someone did the frickin' Starship USS Enterprise from Star Trek.
Oh god.
I think for the Zelda map, I think they remade the Link to the Past overworld map.
Oh my god, that's nuts.
Yeah,
but like Minecraft is a great game. You guys should definitely check out videos of it if you haven't played it. It's like internet Legos almost. But anyone can play. It's really accessible and it has a really cool survival mode to it as well.
And if you're gonna
creepers.
I have a creeper shirt.
And then it fucks your shit up.
Yeah, if you're gonna buy it, I suggest buying it now before it gets. Has it been released yet?
The creeper is up there for like the worst enemies ever. Up there with like that abominable snowman from Free.
I love creepers in the same way that I hate them.
Oh man.
Dan,
Maybe it's Adventure 2. I love you. Do you love me?
What?
Sure. Brandon 161. What is your opinion on Mario games?
They're fun.
Most of them are great.
They're fun.
Yeah, they're fun.
They're cool, but they still have the same friggin' objective.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, let's just say that. Oh, Master Brawler 111. Hey, that is no way to treat your bed. Did your parents tell you to pick up after yourself? Yeah, because in my video that I posted a video right before recording this saying, like I was going to record the episode and it was me on webcam and my bed is behind me and it's like totally not made at all. It's all messy and stuff. So, and then lastly, Mega Man 765. What? Hey, can I be in your next Mario 64 machinima?
Bye, guys.
Is that an iPad on your bed?
What?
Is that an iPad on your bed?
An iPad? Wait, hold on. Oh no, that's just the packaging for the webcam.
Oh wow.
I don't have an iPad. I have no intentions of getting one.
It looks weird.
Or like, I suck.
Oh yeah.
The human centipede.
Oh god. That episode was pretty good. I don't know. South Park's trying to go down. I don't know. That'll be for a different discussion though.
It's the web and shits in
Huh?
Kyle's mouth.
What?
Oh.
Kyle, welcome back.
Why won't it read?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, whatever.
Who is this Mega Man 765?
Oh, he was referencing South Park.
Who is this Mega Man 765 person? I've never heard of him. Remove
I
that.
don't know either.
Get rid of that stupid comment. That's not that's not me.
All right. Well, this has been a pretty long episode. Pretty impressive considering it's episode 1, but it was pretty entertaining ride the entire way. Thank you guys so much for being on this. I know it's been one hell of a discussion what we've had.
Oh yeah.
I'm so looking forward to doing more of this because I actually had a lot of fun doing this. Lots of energy and stuff throughout most of it. So
Yeah.
anyways, so if you guys have any suggestions and stuff, feel free to let us know. But other than that, This has been the first episode of 60 frames per second or 60 FPS podcast, whatever. I'm Evan. Thank you guys. Thank you, Chance, for being on here. Sorry for the lag. Hopefully it won't be as bad next time. Not sure why it's causing it. Maybe it's because there's so many of us on here. But thank you, Kyle, for being on here.
No problem.
So much. Thank you, Mike.
No problem, dude.
And thank you very much, Dano.
You are very welcome.
Daniel. Huh?
I said you are very much welcome.
And thank you, viewers, for watching this. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you got any suggestions, feel free to let me know. I don't have an official email to set up yet, but I will at some point. And hopefully I'll get a little podcast website that'll host all of them on an RSS, and then so I can put it on iTunes, because you can put podcasts on iTunes for free. So, but I'll get that all sorted out and stuff, and then hopefully I'll actually be consistent with episodes for once, because I'm not in school I'm out of school for the summer. So, but I'll be job searching and stuff. So that might hinder it a little bit, but whatever. I'm Evan Taylor, your host for now, and this has been one hell of an episode. See you guys later. Thanks, guys.
Last laugh!
What?
That was the last laugh. End
Oh,
it.
whatever.
End it!
Chance, do you have any final words?
No! I want the last laugh!
No, Chance gets it.
Schizophrenia.
Just cut it.